Hang on. Here I am. Hi, hi. Hi, hi. Okay. So, today is Saturday. I wanted to try to play Final Fantasy 14 today. So, oh, I brought the wind back. um, I don't know how long the wind is going to stay for, but the whole hair moving on its own effect is back. I hope you guys. I missed it a lot, so we'll see how it runs. We'll see how it runs. But hello everyone. I am being Kyon, and usually I wait about 5 minutes before starting, so I'll wait 5 minutes before starting. Um, hmm. But I don't think I have 5 minutes worth of random crap to talk about. So listening to a song is probably not now. But either way. I think yeah, I'm okay. Do I want to put in the lead potion? Nah, I don't. Oh, I think I lost track of it again. Oh, it's right here. Hi, Zori. How are you? There. Are we ready? Are we ready for some more Endwalker? I'm ready for more Endwalker. Should probably log in. But I haven't bothered. You know what? You know what? We're logging. We're logging. I usually wait 5 minutes, but I decided not to. It's already been 3 minutes. It seems as though I'm by myself today, so. But if my friends show up, hopefully they're having a good day today. They're probably celebrating. Cause today's New Year's Day. At least for this part of the planet that I'm on. I like this part of the planet. It's a bit chaotic. Oh, excuse me. Also, better add that to the counter. I think I got it right. There we go. Oh, that's not bad. We'd be able to make it in. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. Hello, hello, hello! How are all of you? Today's New Year's for my part of the planet, or the part of the planet I'm on. But how is everyone? Also, the censor bar is up because I'm gonna censor the chat for this game. Hopefully it's New Year's Day for me as well. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Because I know another part of the planet's already the next day. It's already, what, something second. It's January the 2nd. That's what it's called. I like this planet. It's fun. How so? Did they say something wrong?
Oh no.
The audio is slightly laggy from the game. Oh, interesting. Is it doing this little number again? Let's try this. It might be because, for whatever reason, a lot of things are active um, on my end. I might actually have to turn off the wind. I miss having the wind on. I used to have an effect, back when I first started sheening, I used to have an effect to allow my hair to do whatever it wants um, and by that I mean it's just the wind blowing around. I missed having that around, so, I'm watching I'm watching the audio. Oh, hmm. Well, do you find yourself cute or hot? Where the heck am I? Oh no, I'm in this place again. I don't want to be in this place anymore. I already don't want to be here anymore. I just logged in. It's like the audio is skipping. I think I'm the opposite of those. Uh, why? Okay. It's done this before, but I forgot how to fix it. I forgot how to fix it. Ah. Hmm. I, it sounds like it's skipping. But why would it be skipping? Do I have to redo the capture card in its entirety? I might have to reconnect the capture card again. I forgot how I fixed it last time. Auto buffering, auto detect. No. Uh, it's okay. Um, I used to run into this issue before, but I had fixed it. Last time actually, maybe I might actually have to restart the stream. Um, this is why I usually try to have my moderators with me, but I don't think they're here today. Hmm. It feels like the audio is skipping. Hmm. My frame rates are fine. I didn't mess with any of the settings from before. It might be the wind. No, the one time I turned on the wind and it's like, no, it can't be the wind. Yeah, yeah, that's the issue. It's from my capture card. don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to fix it. It's from the capture card itself, oh dear. My controller's not plugged in. Do I need to restart the controller? No, it's okay. I think it's better if I do know about this. I think it is better to because this is something I should know about rather than everyone suffering through such disgusting sounds. Because I've heard the sound. I've heard the skipping. And it's not fun. It's not fun to listen to. Okay. Let's also try. Well, that's the wrong one. There we go. Now, let's try this. I do have a PS4. I like to be honest and help the streamer I'm watching because the stream is the most important thing. Fair enough. I appreciate the help. Ah! Okay. How's it sound now? For me, it's coming in clear. That's understandable. And thank you for the help. I'm serious, thank you. My moderators aren't here to help me with it right now. So, I'm glad somebody's looking out for me. Okay. This song's gonna be my head once again. Over and over it will stay forever. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. Oh, it's still laggy. Maybe I need to restart the stream. Unfortunate. Boop. Yeah. Well, I can't edit the stream. I can't edit my scenes without actually going to them, which is an issue. But everything on this screen should be gone. Yeah, everything on this stream is gone. And then this stream, this one. Sorry. I can't monitor. It's not skipping now. Oh. I guess I just didn't have enough resources. Is it skipping now? Is it? No skipping so far at this moment. Understood. Then let me turn this thing back on again. It's skipping now. Ah, okay. I think I understand what's happening. My, um, I don't have enough CPU to run everything that's running at present. The moment I turned back on VC face, it started to skip again. How unfortunate. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, I want to go back here. No. The northern empty. That's right, I went to Yulmore not too long ago. Oh, how can I get I think unfortunately I think it just has something to do with my I think it just has something to do with my CPU because it's not running enough. I don't think I have enough space allocated. Hold on. Maybe. Because it stopped skipping the moment I turned off VC face, correct? So glad I attuned to this thing because oh my goodness. Oh, I've never been able to come back here. Also, I'm gonna be that for a little while. Hmm. Also, it's either I don't have enough CPU, or I probably don't have enough. Hey! I don't need a double portal. I just want to do. Okay. I doubt it's just heaven now. I really do think it's on my end. Really do think it's on my end. Okay, so my GPU and CPU are not at 100%, so what's the problem? I don't understand what the problem is. Hmm. Welcome back. that you do. An adventurer, you say, and you travel the world helping people, correct? Welcome back! It's still skipping. It's still... Everything. Yes, everything's plugged in all the way as it should. I don't usually change it. Oh, that's gonna be too scary. I shouldn't do that. I think it's just a CPU allocation. Cause I turned off, like I said earlier, when I turned off VC Face, it started working. Right? It stopped skipping. But the moment I was also switching between scenes, so that's probably an issue. Oh, how? It's fine. I'm still learning. I'm not quite adept at it just yet. I don't know why it's skipping, however. I have an idea. How about now? Should probably resync. Hold on. Okay. Then that must mean you're great with dealing with strangers. Please, won't you teach me to be like you? Aw. Of course I will. You see, I brought some fresh fish with me. The portion I couldn't preserve, I want to sell them. The problem is, I'm terrible with people, and I've only ever dealt with Kazel. Kazahel. Kazahel? I cannot pronounce such a name. And I'm gonna call him Kazi. And I can't talk to customers without getting my trunk in a twist. Aww. You're just shy. So please, as silly as it might sound, will you not peddle the fish in my stead and show me how it's done? I have checked I have checked the filters, but I don't usually put filters on the capture card. On the capture card source, sorry. Okay. Whoa. No, computer, please don't die. Yeah, there's no filters on this thing. Okay, good. I use a different source. I use specifically capture card audio source instead of using and muted the capture card source. I don't want to work for now. If it desyncs, let me know. Because it's done that before. If you're willing, please let me know. And we can begin at once. The events to follow cannot be skipped. If you wish to cancel any pending duty you may wish to cancel any pending duty finder registrations. Oh boy, it's one of those things, huh? You will do it then? Show me how to deal with customers? I am in your debt. Right. Please try peddling my fish to, shall we say, 3 people in this... I can't pronounce it. Yedlihim. Yedlimad? Yedlimad. Of course, I may not be here all stream, but if I am, I will let you know. Like I said, I don't want anybody to pass up your streams for something that isn't your fault. Fair enough. And thank you. I shall observe you and learn. The Masya is now following you. Keep him at your side in order to proceed with the quest objectives. You may leave Masya behind by entering a different area, putting too much distance between you, or by speaking with him and selecting the option to part ways. If you wish to have Masya join you again, return and speak with him at the original location. He is now accompanying you. Oh, he's actually following. I remember now. I remember. Okay. Hi. I like the way he looks. Greetings to you too. I suppose I'm well enough given the circumstance. Things have settled down somewhat, but it's utter chaos when that founder first appeared. Everyone grabbing whatever they could, trampling over each other. Get to the city. Many remain there for now, but I could not stay away. I had to come back, continue with my life, such as it is. Whether or not it was the right choice, only time to tell. Oh, trust me, I don't. I make sure to keep well clear of the tower, and when more monsters emerge from it, I heed their radiant host instructions. I hope they deal with it soon so we can get back to our normal lives. To the days when you could earn as much as you gave, to tuck into a meal satisfied that you did a good work. Okay. Speaking of meals, why not have some fresh fish? Fresh fish, you say? Uh-huh. Oh, you're a fisherman. When you bait me like that, how could I not bite? Very well, give me some of your fish. thank you for your custom. The capture today is Shallow's Cod. Delectable, stewed in coconut milk or baked with a sprinkle of salt. We did it! Let's go! Nasty. Let's lean back a bit. Uh-huh, girl, are you? Do you sell fruit by chance? Oh, no. If so, I want to buy some on them. Let's say a dozen. They don't need to be export quality. What do you need so many almonds for? Why, for eating, of course. It may not seem like a lot of weight, but I go through that much in no time at all. I am a stock taker by trade, but with no vessels coming in these days, the wares are beginning to pile up. By the same token, nothing is coming from overseas, but not a day goes by that someone doesn't come asking when the next shipment is arriving for this and for that and for this and that and then. Fair enough. It all wears me down, and I find myself feeling constantly hungry. Oh, I know how you feel. Thank you. I pity you don't sell fruit, but I enjoyed our little chat. It took my mind off my troubles for a moment. Aw. Oh well. Never mind. If nothing else, you left her with a positive impression. Let's move on to the north side of town. Well, I don't think she was gonna want to buy it anyway. Freaking, all she wanted was fruit. We don't sell fruit. I guess I'm not a good peddler. Oh well. So what happens if we fail all of this? That's a little scary, don't you think? Because then we'll never be able to teach this man how to actually sell fish. Hey! What is it? If you don't mind, I'm rather busy. Oh god, stomach! Sounds like you need food, sir. What's food? Ether sickness? No, nothing so unusual. In a hurry to get back to work. I just ate a little too quickly. I can't afford to be idle, not like not circumstances really good. Also, I'm working as hard as I can. Well, I still can. The better be prepared. Well, it's not like I'm trying to arrest anyone. Oh, I made him bashful. At least we built up a relationship. Yeah, you're right. Thank you so much for your demonstration. It was truly eye-opening experience. Come, let us return to the pier. Oh, I didn't help him very well. I'm sorry. We only got one sail. We're supposed to get 3. talk to you again, sir. I'm so sorry we only made one sale. Thank you so much for showing me how to talk to customers. You managed to sell one of the two people you approached. It was difficult, but when you put your mind to it, you succeeded. Though you did fail too, but there are lessons to be learned in both success and failure. By applying yours, I'll endeavor to become a better peddler. Yeah, thank you. Still, there's only so much I can do alone. And I hope things will return to normal for Pascal soon. I thought I heard a familiar voice. Who should it be but Monsieur? Monsieur, sorry. I don't actually know how to pronounce their names, I'm sorry. But how? Have you finished your business at the guild? So you were there too. Forgive me, try as I might. I can't find any buyers. With no ships coming in and hardly any going out, there simply aren't any options at this rate. So you can't buy my fish anymore? Aww. Where are you? What's that? You can't buy a fish anymore. I'm sorry, monsieur, I'm sure I am. But for now, you must peddle your own goods. It's okay. But by myself, I can't. I want to help you, I do, but as it stands, I can barely help myself. I poured my all into the custodian, and I'll be damned if I let it fall apart. I've got friends and families depending on me. I won't fail them. My sisters are my witness. The sisters as my witness. Aww. She got problems too. Come on, you can do this. Not to worry. Using what I learned from you, surely I'll manage. Somehow. Well, I had best return to my village. Thanks again, and please take care on the road. Man, the people you meet on your adventures. Speak with Thancred. Thancred. Than. Jagcred. Okay. It's Thancred. Most of the characters in this game pronounces his name Thancred. Hi, Dad. I see you've been busy. Managed to learn a tidbit or two, I trust? Uh-huh. Just a little bit. I see. We also heard that the tower is affecting many locals' livelihood, but to think that it will be to such an extent. For another notable, if not wholly unexpected discovery, disappearances and kidnappings are disturbingly commonplace. Ugh. As before, the culprits are almost certainly tempered Imperial soldiers. As before, they mean to use the faith of their hapless thralls to call forth a lunar primal. Business as usual for the Telefori. Telefori? Telefori. It's my boy, Stinian! I missed ya for you were helping. Arcasoda. He's an Arcasoda, isn't he not? Apparently, it's almost exclusively his people are being kidnapped. Should he be traveling alone? No, he shouldn't. If summoning this is this perpetuator's aim, it does stand to reason that if Arcasoda would be their primary targets. For 'tis the faith of their ancestors which prevaileth in this land, and many are devout, adherest still. It's hard to read his stuff. I understand every word he says, but it's hard to read it. We'd better go after him. Akali lies to the west, as I recall, the same direction as Cryo's acquaintances is Sedithuli. And settled then. Keep your eyes peeled while we make for the village. Okay. I have nothing to repair. I could have just... I just could have just walked through that evening. I went around. We do not see Miss Yap nearby, but the elevated ground up ahead may provide a better vantage point. Let's see if I can relearn how to fight as Dragoon, because they changed a bunch of stuff. Like, I don't think I know how to activate Blood of the Dragon. Oh, so that's how that. Okay. Oh, that's how you activate the arm. You. Okay, never mind. Not you. Not you. Oh god. Okay. Okay. Let's see how it is. Just go around. I do not want my behind handed to me. Not right now. And that thing will kill me. That thing's level 90. And a rather powerful enemy as well. I think it's like a No, leave me alone! Help! Somebody help! Oh dear, that's Mishia's voice, and it came from the north. To the north! Hey, it's time to save your life. Oh, so that's how you activate that one. Okay. So we can still activate that normally. Got it. But I'm guessing Blood of the Dragon is no longer a thing? Just Life of the Dragon now? Okay. Where do they go? Why are you here? Did my friend show up? I see you found him in time. Mm-hmm. You and your friends came to look for me? I don't know how to thank you. On my way home, I took a moment to stop and rest. Think about what to do and, well, everything. And then those men came. Kidnappers. We heard that there's, the Arkasodara were being targeted. Surely you have as well? Perhaps it's best if you took refuge in the city. I've considered it, me and the others, but fishing is all we know. The ocean is all we have. I see. It's your decision to make, but you should take care not to travel alone. Oh. A question, if I may. Mm-hmm. 'Tis our understanding that strange beings have emerged from the tower. What canst thou tell us of these beings? Not much, I'm afraid. I have no idea what they are. But I've heard that some bear an unsettling resemblance to our divinities. Sus face. Activate. For that reason, some have taken to calling the tower Zot, House of Divinities, in the old tongue it means. But they are not true divinities. They are monstrous imitations that only bring death. To have one's face so twisted in the grievous indignity, and full justified art thou in thine rage. And full justified art thou in thine rage. There we go. Know that 'tis for no other purpose but to neutralize the tower that we have journeyed to this land. In time we may be forced to contend with these false gods, and thus we would learn all we may about them. Wilt thou not tell us? Wilt thou not tell us of thy divinities and their true nature? And their true nature? You've come all this way to save us? Really? To think I had you peddling fish. Okay, fam, don't worry. Well, to answer your question, yes, of course. We will gladly tell you about our gods. I say, because I'm a terrible storyteller, and I'd ask my fellow villagers to do it. So please come to our village. We're good, God-fearing folk, all of us, and we'd be honored to share our knowledge. And fish. What sayest thou? Shall we pay a visit to a colleague? Mm-hmm. Akiali? Wonderful! Just follow the road west and down the hill. You can't miss it. Could we just like follow you though? Like, bro. It's like take us with. Never mind. Tis the Simikara of the Thavnarian gods that are being summoned. If any doubt existed before, there can be none now. To kidnap Hashi, the Hanish are imprisoned in that tower. I pray that we will be able to save them. Okay. Though indeed saving them will mean confronting their false gods. Like as not. As you said, we do well to study their religious traditions. So Akyali. Sorry. I was reading it as Akali and I'm like, wait, no. Oh my goodness, that thing looks so upset. I'm gonna just head this way. And I'm just head this way too. Nah, I'm not about to mess with that. Welcome to Akiawi, my friend. It means white beach. Neat. And there isn't much left here to save that. But please, make yourself at home. Your companions have already begun talking to everyone. Feel free to show yourself around and do the same. If any of us can tell you about our gods, any one of us can tell you about our gods, but you could do worse than start with Kanga, the old Nope, I am not. I cannot. Nope. That's Veda. That's Yed? Yed? Blah. Oh, I can't pronounce any of this. They're free at the moment, as it happens. Understood. Ganga. You wish to know about our gods? What a curious visitor you are. Most want fish. In any case, I'm happy to oblige. Now, I don't know from whence you hail, but our island is home to many gods. They can be divided into two groups. The Mansuya, beings of wisdom who assume the form of men, and the Migra, the Migra. Ga. The Migra. Beings of might who assume the form of beasts. Together they are divinities. Their forms and personalities are many and varied. Some are kind and gentle, others are stern and temperamental, just like we mortals can be. All are possessed of great insight and experience, and by heeding their teachings, we strive to be better people and live better lives. Neat. Interested in picking up our gods, you say? That's what I like to hear. Prick your ears up. Prick your ears up then, and listen. In ancient times, Masinia and Migra deities who look like men and beasts respectively were locked in conflict. Eventually, seeking the wisdom of Mansuya, the Migra cast aside their own heads and took up those of their foes. Likewise, Masinia coveted the might of the Migra, and so too they resolved to trade heads. But thus were born new gods, both of them might and wisdom. They ushered in an age of harmony between the two factions. From then on, a sign of their esteem for one another, the Masiya have worn animal faces and the Migra of the limbs of men. Neat. They cut off their heads and traded. It's crazy. There you are. Learned a thing or two about our gods, I trust? That is correct. While you're off talking to the others, I remember something that may be of interest. If you could let your friends know, I'll go fetch it from my home at once. Okay. Yo, boys, get over here. He got something for us. I like how quickly we turn our heads. Apologies for the wait. I wish to show you this hanging scroll which depicts 3 of our most revered deities. By all means, we would like to see it. We should like to see it, sorry. You get to see it? Oh, they're free. I love them. Oh, that's pretty. They are the Masuria you've heard about. You heard about them already, yes? 3 sisters. The center is the eldest, Sindvira, and Sinduruva, a goddess of wisdom. For this, alchemists hold her in the highest. To her right is the middle sister. Her right is the smallest one, a goddess of wealth. She counts many traders among her followers. And the one on the left is Mindura, the youngest sibling. She provides over the crafts and is so beloved by weavers. So to get it says her right. Her right is the smaller one. But then he says to the left, and I'm like, is it her left or my left? Though each is worshipped for different reasons. Though each is worshipped for different reasons, the sisters are usually portrayed together in these works, which people keep in their homes for good fortune. There we go. They look fantastic. My compassion to the Machia, the deities of Eorzea, provide over a myriad aspects of life. And what of the meager, if I may ask? Meager hold power over nature. In ages past, they were revered as guardian deities in times of conflict. If you have occasion to visit our temples and ruins, you will find their images there. Among them is a god who possesses a goddess head, and he is venerated as progenitor of the progenitor of the Arcosodama. The Arcosodama. Hopefully I got that right. And then there are dragons. They occupy a special place in my history. Ah, you worship dragons too? No, it's said that an ancestor of the Satrap, that's the ruler of Ras At-On, forged a covenant with the dragon divinity in ancient times. This divinity has since acted as guardian deity of the Satrap. Legend holds that if ever the Satrap is in need, his dragon ally will fly to his aid. Dragon ally. Yeah, that's right. We used to hunt dragons. Because they used to be mean and rude. But only because we were mean and rude first. But that's beside the point. Is dragons. Dragons are cool. And dragons are fun. You claim to be a terrible storyteller, but nothing could be further from the truth. The passion you bear for your faith is plain to hear. I am confident that the information you've given us will serve us well in our efforts to deal with the tower. That's very kind of you to say. Thank you. I'll pray for your success. Right, I believe it's time we sought out Ryle's acquaintance. An alchemist by the name of Nidhana. According to Kryle's notes, we're to find her in a palace called the Great Work. Further... No. Excuse me. Further north along the coast. The Great Work. Did you say you were going to see Nadha? Oh, how I envy you. She's brilliant and beautiful and kind and understanding and... Did I say she was beautiful? Oh. I could stand at her dainty ears and adorable trunk all day. And those eyes. When you need her, take care you don't drown in them. Oh, he is swooned. Oh, he is swooned. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. It's north. Actually, I'm gonna go this way. Oh. I'm gonna leave the person alone. I'm gonna leave him alone. Okay. I forgot how to do this. I didn't do it. Okay, I got it. Now I just need to remember which side to stand on whenever I need to do flanking. My boom stats is gone. Good power switch with them. Yeah, I was walking along the beach. Can I continue walking along the beach, or do I actually have to change direction? You know what, screw it. Oh, I forgot to tell my guild Happy New Year. Hold on. Happy New Year. Oh, I didn't tell it. I didn't pick it out. There we go. Time's up. Are we all dead? Oh god, don't tell me we're dead. Also, let me just attune first. Screw that. Maybe so. No spike. Alright. So, nice spike. Alright, bye. Oh, please don't tell me we're dead. Please don't tell me we're dead. Y'all niggas better not be dead. Please. Don't be dead. Please, please, please don't be dead. Oh god. Okay, she's not dead. Okay.
What happened here?
I forgot that's his voice. Hello. Welcome back.
Their dress marks them as alchemists. I see no evidence of injury or poison.
Thinkest thou they but slumber?
I believe so. Whether it is by choice is another question entirely.
Oh, we have guests. You must excuse the poor welcome. Long days and longer nights have taken their toll, as you can see.
Oh, they're resting. Oh.
I am Vashan, servant to the satrap. My task was, in fact, to wake these good men and women, if you will allow.
Vashan, the Vestra.
People of the great work, I come bearing new scales.
Scales? We have new scales?
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yes, my friends. Gather round. I have them right here.
It's like, new scales! Where? Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, I love it so much.
Oh, happy day. Now I can continue my experiment.
Oh my goodness.
Many thanks.
One for me.
Those are dragon scales.
Those are dragons. Oh, yeah.
Yes, such materials are vital to their most pressing research.
And we are fortunate to have them. Our experiments are so close to bearing fruit. Soon we will have a talisman capable of nullifying the etheric emissions from that accursed tower. Did I say something wrong? Are you not here with Varshan? Wait, who are you people?
She doesn't even know who we are. Hello. I explain everything.
Of course. You're the one Kryl sent. The warrior of light we've
Yes,
been
ma'am.
waiting for.
Oh, this is a day of celebration. Praise be to Cinderova.
Cinderuva. That's her name. Cinderuva. Cinderuva.
The winds have shifted. I feel it. The end to our toil is near.
Okay.
I feel it too. My head hasn't been this clear in days.
Oh my goodness.
Tell me, how did you acquire those scales?
Curious that it concerns you so. But worry not. They were freely given by the dragon with whom our satrap has forged a lawful pact.
He just wants to know the dragon's name.
That is well.
You must be quite familiar with Dragon King, yes?
Oh dang, he teleported.
Is this their congealed blood I see on your weapon?
Speaking of dragon blood, you yourself have been infused with it, have you
Oh
not?
no, they're trying to use experiments on
I
him.
should like to draw a file or two, if so. Now, see here. Come along, come along. I must insist that you visit our laboratory.
No, do the jump, do the jump.
Cease your shoving, or so help me.
Oh, he prays for him. Oh, Riage, it's rude.
Oh dear, your poor companion. What with the new scales and your timely arrival, my colleagues are a little giddy with excitement. No harm will come to him, I promise. Meanwhile, shall we find a quiet place to talk?
I would like to get my friend back, please.
As you may have guessed, I am Nidana, the alchemist who sent the request to your mistress Kryl. We have workshops across the nation collaborating on this research project. But it is here, at the Great Work, where I collate our results.
Okay, makes sense.
Come with me, all of you, and I can explain the crux of the situation.
Oh my goodness, Forestinian. But I guess that's what he gets for being so serious all the time. Yeah, I would have had to go around regardless because I can't make it through here. I'm glad I went around instead of trying to go around. That kid freaks me out a little though. Not gonna front him. Just a little uneasy about him. Allow me to thank you for answering our call. Many towers have appeared around the world, and we are grateful that you would assist us with ours. The Inquirer herself is tied up with another investigation. Aelita is an admittedly capable substitute. Okay, thank you. We shall spare no effort to your needs. If I understand correctly, you want to make talismans that can nullify etheric emissions. Indeed, we do. As you know, the tower emits vast concentrations of ether. One can't go anywhere without it without being tempered. As such, we can only study the tower from afar, and are powerless to deal with it in any consequential way. In order to strike back, the satrap bade us alchemists create an enchanted talismans that will allow our soldiers to venture into the tower, even should they lack the innate protection. Could such a thing be possible? Yeah. I think some such things is possible. Admittedly, we are still in the midst of testing but we are quite confident. Even prior to this, our people have long pursued countermeasures against the etheric corruption of primals. Of the methods tested to date, those utilizing dragon skills proved most promising. Owing to their etheric densities, the scales are highly resistant to disruptive forces. The mightier the dragon, the greater the resistance. We seek to amplify this protection property through our alchemy. Thanks to the scales provided by His Excellency, we have been able to make a steady progress in the talismans. Soon we will be ready to conduct a field test, and that is where you and your blessing of light come in. I'm better than having my blood drawn. Poor man. Perhaps so. Knowing my colleagues, they won't be satisfied with blood alone. But as for your task, we ask you only serve as an escort. There we go. I will explain in greater detail later. But you will be venturing into the tower's field of influence. And so, for your own safety, I would test how well your blessing shields you. With your permission, of course. In that case, Urian J and I will find other ways to make ourselves useful. Seeing as you all work to the point of collapse, I suspect you could do with more hands. We will be grateful for any assistance you can provide. If you are ready, then let us put your blessing to the proof. If you exit the great work and turn south, there will be a hill to the right. I will meet you at the top after seeing to some preparations. Yes, ma'am. Okay, zoom back in. Oh, I'm going wrong. Oh, yeah, I'm going the right way. I gotta get out of here. Here. I don't think I'm allowed in the water. I don't think the game will let me be in the water. Don't remember how to do this. So I'm gonna go this way instead. Wait, I can go here, can't I? Seems as though I can. Oh, this is the way to go. Fair enough. You see a lantern designed in the local style. Neat. Except that's not who I wanted to target. I hope you didn't have any trouble finding this place or climbing the hill. Not all are accustomed to the physical strain. I give you the fruit of our sweat, tears, and many a sleepless night. The drunken Deepa. Okay. A Deepa is a lantern presented to the gods as an offering. Taking inspiration from the tradition, we created this device to test the talisman's effectiveness. No, I'm gonna say efficiency because I can. I don't think that's the word, but I'm gonna say it because I can. Upon activation, it will move a certain distance before emitting a powerful ether. In lieu of corruption, those lacking sufficient protection will experience severe ether sickness. For your test, you will be exposed 4 times. That should be enough to ascertain your blessing's protective capability. Please begin whenever you're ready. I shall be observing from a safe distance. Commence etheric exposure test. Repeat. Commencing etheric exposure testing. Retreat to a safe distance if you are not the subject. Follow the drunken Deepa's lead and try not to fall behind. reddening ether. Please stand back. You're struck by a powerful blast of ether, but suffer no ill effects. Subject has no irrepressible urge to empty their stomach. Confirmed. Resuming test. Please follow. Very well. Oh, sorry. He was telling you to stand back. You are struck by another powerful blast of ether, but still suffer no ill effects. Subject stomach and bowel integrity holding. Confirmed. Resuming test. Please follow. Yet another powerful blast of ether, but suffer no ill effects. The blessing of light appears to be keeping you safe from harm. Yet again, and follow. Subject of fortitude rated. Impressive. No irregularities confirmed. Resuming test. Please follow and brace for final discharge. I'm gonna die final discharge. Watch. It's gonna be crazy. You are struck by the strongest blast of ether yet, but survive completely unscathed. Dun 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 dun! Or rather, dun 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 dun! Ether exposure testing concluded. Please collect and deliver me to the supervising alchemist. Congratulations on retaining your composure and your humors. Haha. It just disappeared. What? Okay. I'm going to assume I picked it up. Oh, you returned. Not on your knees. A promising sign. But come, let me take the deep off your hands. Thank you. I shall replenish its ether for when we test the talisman. And no dizziness or nausea or anything of the sort? You're perfectly fine. Alright. The strength of your blessing is beyond doubt. There is no risk that the tower will corrupt your ether. With this, we can request your aid for the task ahead with easy hearts. You're a capable warrior too, are you not? Would you be amenable to assisting me with another errand? You see, our talisman requires the use of a special ink, but we have exhausted our stores of a key ingredient for it. Spirit weed. The herb grows not too far from here, and I would go to harvest some. With the recent spate of kidnaps. Not right, spate. Spate of kidnappings. I'm sorry, with the recent spate of kidnappings, however, we Arkasodara, travel alone at our peril. Will you not come with me as my escort? I would compensate you for your troubles, of course. Eh. You don't have to compensate me, I'll just do it. I'm in your debt. Without further ado, let us head to the Kajaya's footsteps. It is situated on the road which leads east to the great. This way. Because east is this direction. Typically, and my back turned. Oh. I may simply be imagining it, but I feel as though we're being followed. Ah! Look out! A hostile presence this way. Target found. That gave me a fright to think that at the moment I ventured outside the safety of the work. Thank the sisters I asked you to come with me. Are you alright? You're alright, I hope. That is correct, ma'am. I'm okay. Good, good. Let's continue on. It isn't far now. It's just through these pillars and up the rise. Okay. Nose feels like it's burning. And here we are. Ajaya's footsteps. Ajaya was a great dancer, and those who follow in her, well, you know, they come to this place to train and dedicate their dance to their ancestor. A happy benefit of this is that spirit wheat grows here in abundance. I will set about harvesting it once. If you would be so good as to stand guard. Yeah, I'll stand guard, don't worry. The kidnappers aren't like to return soon, but better safe than sorry. That is true. It is better safe than sorry. I'ma fight it. Right. Oh, this way. Cutscene. I believe it looks good in black.
Yes, that would be Radzad Khan. Hardly anyone has been allowed in or out since our troubles with the tower began.
Brought that home. Okay.
The faithful citizens huddle inside the city walls, and commerce has all but ground to a standstill. I pity the satrap, the trials he must be facing.
Satrap. Sounds like a leader of sorts. What can you tell me of the
Well,
satrap?
he is the most important person in Radzad Khan.
Oh yeah, okay.
Long ago, this island was home to two tribes of Matanga, the Gajasura and the Arkasodra.
The Akasotra. The Akasotra. The Matanga. Matanga. The Gajasura and the Arkasodra.
When the Aura came to these shores, it was the Arkasodra with whom they joined forces. Together they defeated the warlike Gajasura, forcing them to flee Thavnair altogether.
Tavnir. Okay. Okay.
Peace and prosperity reigned for a time, until a clan of Hjor from the mainland decided they wanted the island for themselves.
Of course. There's always a here.
It was a direct ancestor of the present satrap who arbitrated that conflict and welded the warring factions into the nation we know today.
Oh, okay.
And ever since, a member of that esteemed lineage has inherited this somewhat unique position. You see, by and large, the state is run by the people, but when problems arise, it is the satrap who mediates a solution.
Ah, so he's like, okay, yeah. Okay,
The stability
I get it.
provided by the satrap is what has allowed Radzad Khan to thrive all these years. And it was the satrap himself who entrusted us with this duty. We will not fail him, nor our countrymen.
Right on. We got this.
What is the delay with the vessel? I told you I need to adjust those ratios.
What happened to Estinian? What did you guys do to him?
I come all this way to admire one of my splendid towers, and what do I find? Fools attempting to ward off its tempering influence with magic trinkets.
Ben Daniel, calm down.
I
Actually, no,
seem
Ben
to
Daniel has a
recall
right
a
to it, so-
similar experiment in ages past. What was that man's name? Oh, something. Owen? Another body, another time. Who could be expected to remember every trivial detail?
Allowing them to construct such handy talismans would be counterproductive to my plans. And yet, I find myself deathly curious. How will they manage this feat with the limited knowledge and resources at their disposal? Complications be damned, for we cannot escape the nature of our souls. And I, as ever, am my own worst enemy.
He's gonna let his curiosity get the better of him? Oh, okay. Ben Daniel. In case you haven't In case you haven't already guessed, Van Daniel was a bad guy. I think I want my crown now. Yeah, I think I'll have it right now. Hello, crown. Welcome. Welcome back. Alright, Nidhogg. I have enough spirit wheat to last us a good while. Thank you for keeping watch. Let's head back to the Great Woods, shall we? Daphne. Daphne. Oh, the temptation. Alita, my thanks again for your assistance. With your help, we were that little bit closer to completing our talisman. I know. This isn't much, but please accept it as a token of my gratitude. Little does Nihara know that she's about to send you on another errand. Oh dear. Will this be voice acted? No. If you'll excuse me, I shall return to my work on the talisman. Ah, you both are back. Excellent. Hello. I have a message for you, Mistress Nihara. It would seem that the stores of Giant Skull are running low. But when I last looked, there were still plenty. I suspect that was before Rianze told everyone about the tempering cure, and Astinia shared his knowledge of dragons. Your peers have since been inspired to fashion a number of new talisman prototypes. Oh my lord. I see. If it leads to new possibilities, then far be it from me to complain. But we need to replenish our stores. I will be happy to tend to this if you are. As much as I appreciate the offer, my dear boy, I can't in good conscience send you out there alone while kidnappers are followed. Alita, loath am I to press another task on you so soon. Might I ask you fetch a giant skull? Okay, guess. In case you are not familiar, giant skull is a type of ore found on the island. Owing to its hardness to the etheric conductivity, it has applications in many disciplines, alchemy not least of all. The quarry where it is found. The quarry where it is found, aptly named Giant Skull Grounds, isn't far away, and it shouldn't take much of your time. May we impose on you once more? Sure, I'll take it. Thank you. Upon arriving on the grounds, please seek out a man named Zenuha. He will furnish you with the ore. At the very least, permit me to accompany you. It happens I have an errand of my own that will take me to the outpost nearby. Maybe borrow a Hasma, mistress? By all means, do try to be patient with them. Those that survived are still in training. I will bring the Hasma to the entrance. Meet me when you are ready. Very well. I'm guessing this is going to be like a mount kind of thing. I wouldn't be surprised. Not to be strong. Hey, Juggalo Keep. All these tasty meat. These are handsome. If the creature looks familiar, it's because they are close kin to your Aosi and Dodos. Cool. Asma has long been kept as livestock and fattening, and many a hatchery to be found around. Alas, the largest of these were recently raised by monsters from the tower. On account of said hatchery being stationed near the tower, the Radiant host repurposed its remains as an outpost. Its remnants as an outpost. That is where my errand takes me, and your own destination is but a stone throw away. If you have no objections, let us make for the outpost. Let us first make for the outpost we set forth at your word. Okay. Let's go. Oh my goodness. That's an interesting way to ride this thing. I probably should not turn the camera around, however. That spectacular formation is, after all, is called this sword pulls is passed down before something ends. Okay. I can't read that fast enough. Forgive me a minute. That spectacular formation stretching across over the water is called Howden, a word that means sword. To the left looking north introductions to the towers, you can see its shadows on a small island. This sword legend holds, it was wielded by the monster against the Magma before it was cast down at conflict's end. Almost there, nearby the magic, atop the cliff, the outpost itself is on the beach. Okay. Whew. The house, my hatchery. The most interesting way in the world to write these things. I am amused. I am thoroughly amused. Here we are, manned at the Radiant Earth. By the Radiant Earth, this outpost is our first line of defense against the tower. Well, who should it be but the young Vassal? On an errand for the Satap? I am His Excellency bade me to collect your report. He also wished to express his heartfelt gratitude to the brave men and women at Radiant Post for their flagging dedication. No doubt Stephen will probably end up wearing this armor. It suits him, in my opinion. We simply do our duty, but we are honored to receive His Excellency's reward. And yet, for his boundless benevolence, his treatment of one so young could be regarded as callous. Though we have enjoyed relative peace and calm these past few days, this remains the front line of battle, no place for children. Your predecessor too often traveled alone. It's been, 2 years now? Since you took over? I wonder how the fellow was fared. Like those before him, who went on to represent the Satap in foreign lands. Wherever he may now be, I am certain he is well. As for myself, I assure you, all that I do of my own volition and gladly. I pray that you do not think ill of His Excellency. Certainly not, lad. Whatever happens, my faith with the Satap is unwavering, but I still worry for you. We would be overcome with sadness if anything were to befall you. For you are as a little brother to us all. Take care, do you hear? Oh, I will. Thank you. And who might this be? Not Hanash by the look of her. Permit me to introduce Aelita Dragonmoon of the Azorzian continent, come to assist in the making of the talisman. From Azorzia, you say? The towers have appeared over there too, yes? Tell me, what's the situation like? Oh. May I suggest that you exchanging information with our soldiers? Both parties could stand to learn some of the value I believe. Well, time to explain everything. In complete silence. Because that's how I roll. An excellent idea, given the unprecedented nature of the threat. Some of ours are understandably anxious, and would be glad for any tidings you can share. You two, bring Vashon the latest report, and answer any questions he may have. Heard about you, the visitor from Eorzea. Is there anything you can tell us about the Tefori? The Telefori? Telephony? Telephone? Telephone? Can you tell us about the telephone? Oh, I need to stop. I need to stop. Well, we know that there are ones behind the tower and that they've declared war on the whole world. But why are they doing this? What is it that they want? This, we don't understand. I just want to bring the end of days because I feel like they want to die and take everything with them. What madness is this? They want to watch. Some people want to watch the world burn, and he's one of them. Unfortunately for us, he has the means and capability to do it. I bet. Well, you can bet that we won't let those bastards have their way. We'll fight them with everything we have, like our Eorzean and Far Eastern brothers. And sisters. And neithers. Wish to know about the tower? To be honest, we know little and less about it ourselves. This Tower of Zot, as folks have taken to call it. Oh, excuse me. Suddenly appeared where it did on the island of Narunir. We are safe from his influence at this distance, but go too far into the water, and you'll expose yourself to his corrupting ether. You're a foreigner, aren't you? How are they dealing with the tower in your homeland? Not very good. Our struggles are not unique. Then our hopes still lie within the talismans. We must keep the monsters contained until they are ready. It occurs to me that I have not yet appropriately reduced our company. We are the Radiant Host, a military order under the Satrap's command. The Satrap's command. Our duty is to preserve peace in the land, be it patrolling the streets or dealing with the heretofore unknown threats as of now. We train hard and admit only capable warriors. We train hard and admit only capable warriors to our ranks. Even so, we've struggled to contend with the fiends from the tower. Though we succeeded in striking them down on the two occasions they came in force, we had paid a heavy price. What of the towers in Eorzea? Did they likewise spawn monsters? Yes. Yes. So it's much the same everywhere, with every nature struggling. We cannot expect our calls for outside aid to be answered. Unfortunately. Finished speaking with the soldiers, have you? I hope it is as enlightening for you as it was for them. As a neutral nation and a trading hub both, Razat On ordinarily receives a steady stream of news from above. Alas, the stream has died up with trading vessels stopped coming. Amidst the dearth of information, everyone will have been grateful for your account. But come, you had best see your original errand. See to your original errand, as mine will keep me here a while longer. However, I'm afraid I cannot guide you to the rest of the way. Worry not, the path is straightforward. You need but follow the road east. Upon the Hazama, you will arrive before you know it. Brief though it was, I enjoyed our time together. Till we meet again. Oh. Who's wrong? Oh. Oh, hello. Though the Hazama appears to want to return home, it reluctantly offers you its back. If you become separated from your steed, speak with Radiant Beastkeeper at Hazama Hatchery to mount it again. Mount this thing. Oh, it's the most interesting way. Where is my mouse? Huh. I don't know where else I should go. I'm gonna go this way though. I think it was this way. Yep, I'm in that house. It's right here. You know, no sooner do you arrive at your destination than the asthma dashes off. Ah. Aye, this is indeed Giant Skull Grounds, and I am Zenida. Is there something you require? Yes. Hi. Giant stall for alchemists, you say? But of course, they shall have it. They labor tirelessly to deal with the tower, and 'tis the least we can do to provide them with the materials they need. Here you are. A sack of the purest giant skull. We always set some aside for alchemist friends. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you much. Thank you a lot. Not a little, just a lot. When you deliver it, let the good folk of the great work know that we are grateful for their efforts. If they need more, we need but ask. Alright. So we're gonna head back. I'm gonna go this way up. This is a quick. No? Still gonna go this way. There we go. Bit rude to be riding one. Freaking deity wolf farm. Ah, welcome back, Anita. Dare I hope you have the giant skull? I do, my lady. I do. Time to tip the scales. Oh my, such fine specimen. Thank you so much for bringing these. Now we have everything we need to make our our next prototype, one that should be capable of passing our rigorous tests. When it's ready, it'll be time for the true test, so please, take your ease when you can. Cutscene! Cutscene. 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 Just walking. Where are my friends? I want to hang out with my friends. What did you guys do to Justinian? I am concerned.
I see our taskmasters have allowed you a moment's respite as well.
Yeah! Sacred! Everybody! What up? I missed you. And the
Have to
signal
hand it
seems
to
to be
these
okay.
alchemists. They are determined to see this endeavor of theirs succeed.
Mm.
I've never been one for blind optimism, but I sincerely get the sense they're close to a breakthrough.
They had better be, or all this effort was for naught.
The peoples of Eorzea,
I
of the Far East, of Thavner, children of this star united in common cause against a dire threat. Yet ere they succumbed to suicidal madness, were not the Telophoroi born of her body as were we?
feel that for you.
They who cling to life and the promise of the morrow's dawn, against they who desire death and an ending of their own orchestration. The victors of this war alone will hold the right to answer the question of existence, of its meaning, and its worth.
Poetic and ominous to a fault. That said, if it's an existential debate in nature, then our arguments might not be as persuasive as you'd think. Fandaniel wants to die and take everyone with him in an orgy of pain and suffering. An utterly vile and unforgivable idea.
I think it's... I think my thing is desynced again.
And yet, when spat upon by fate and wailing in the deepest pit of despair, who among us can say they have not entertained similar thoughts? There are nights black as pitch, bereft of hope, and no words of comfort can reach you. And it's all you can do to grit your teeth and choke back the bile.
Anchor. Row.
The more you see and suffer life's injustices, the more difficult they become to bear.
Justinian, you know that better than anybody here.
Vengeance is nurtured in similar soil. Though your anger has a broader focus, the sentiment is much the same. A fervent desire to destroy others, to see them drown in torment, as you have.
That about sums it up. The will to endure
Man,
is
these
not
dudes are
always as strong
depressing.
as the urge to burn it all down and salt the earth. Survival be damned. It's a struggle, often close and brutal.
Man, these dudes are just depression incarnate. Like, it's...
Indeed. Well, I, for one, shall pray survival proveth more appealing in the end.
Thank you, Oriange. That's... Jeez.
That's
You're the
will I.
two.
Besides, our
Oh,
chances
good.
are much improved when we've the company of others committed to the cause of life. Our vengeful dragoon here is proof of that.
Which one? Oh, the other one.
What is it? What did you see?
Daniel.
Daniel, are you sure? If he knows we've been working on a countermeasure.
It holds. The vessel holds. This is the one.
At long last!
Oh boy.
Look! We have finally created a talisman strong enough to withstand our experiments. We've named
Oh,
it a
beautiful.
warding scale for the time being. With this in your possession, your soul should be completely shielded from corruptive ether.
It's beautiful. I love it. Oh my god, it's gorgeous. I want to take a picture of it. You know what? I'm taking a picture of it. Alright. There we go.
Afforded such protection, any one of us may approach the towers without fear. Thou hast mine admiration. 'Tis an invention of historical significance.
I thank you for your kind words. But I would prefer you keep them unsaid until we test the talisman's efficacy in the field.
Efficacy. That's what I said. Okay. Efficacy in the field.
It is for the next stage of our plan that we summoned you in the first place, to accompany me to the Tower of Zot. Should the scale prove effective, as I very much hope it will, then you'll have little to do. But should the effect be weaker than anticipated, I must ask that you restrain me, or knock me senseless.
Understood. Let's hope it doesn't come to that. I really wouldn't want to hurt you, though.
Either way, we are fortunate to have you with us.
Oh, thank you.
Nidana, are you certain you wish to do this?
Yes.
If others are to trust our creations, then we must have faith in them first. And as the senior researcher, it falls to me to lead by example.
So the answer is yes.
But should I fail to return, then learn what you can from this attempt and apply it to the next. Our work must continue. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
We'll keep an eye on the place while you're away. Assuming Daniel is lurking about, there's no telling what mischief he has in mind for us, or you. Be on your guard.
Yes, sir.
Shall we be on our way? I'll have one of the soldiers at the hatchery prepare us a boat, and we can set out from the northern shore. I'll see you there.
No. This is a rather finer boat than I expected, but I welcome her. All that remains is to board and be on our way. Oh, and if I should become corrupted, do not stay your hand. Of course, I pray it does not come to that, but you must protect yourself. Other alchemists can fulfill my role, but you and your blessing are one of a kind, and perhaps our only hope for toppling this tower. For our sakes, for all our sakes, do not hesitate to do what must be done, whatever that may be. Well, the longer I draw this out, the more nervous I become. Let us be on. Yep. We're on our way. I might not be able to change classes if I go.
We should soon cross the threshold of the tower's influence. Any moment now.
Mm-hmm.
It's working!
Nice.
And you are still yourself? Then I'd like to see how it fares closer to the tower if we could.
Mm. It's such a beautiful talisman. They did a very good job of it.
So far, so good. The scale's protection appears to be holding. If we can just make it to the tower's entrance. A few more steps.
I'm getting a bit too eager, my dear.
Praise be to the sisters, we made it! And the scale has proven itself to be everything we hoped it would be. Now we can focus on production. Once we've equipped and returned with an entire survey team, this menace will soon give up its secrets. What?
We gon' go get her. I'm a darn. Even have to be here by myself. I don't give a shit. We getting this woman.
Oh, let me go! Oh, let me go! Oh!
Oh, do calm down. You'll only hurt yourself thrashing about like that.
Stop! Oh, you can't do this! Please!
Oh, Tom! Hey!
Yes, princess?
How you doing?
Hi. Alive for now, what about you?
I am seeing all these.
heroics, I'm afraid.
Unfortunately, I'm in a cutscene that, I'm seeing a little bit more, Endwalker. So used to calling it Shadowbringers, I'm sorry.
The similarities are striking.
Okay, went to the stream.
My! Such hostility! Never before has my artistry so displayed.
Well, Cousin find out my freaking thing isn't connected properly. So that could be an issue. Turn on, please. Thank you. It's as if the stupid thing isn't even plugged in. There we go. Hold on.
My patrons of old would have positively squealed in delight, though, between you and me, I find gushing praise exhausting.
Patience of all.
Allow me to tell you a story. Surely you've yet to hear the one about Van Daniel, the sundered Ascian.
Yeah, that's true. I haven't heard about
I
it yet.
inherited the position and the soul of the Van Daniel who sat on the convocation in the time of the final days, theoretically speaking.
Okay.
Practically speaking, that fact is of no consequence. I was born and lived as, well, me.
Fair enough.
Eventually, I was recruited into the Ascians and imbued with the former Van Daniel's knowledge and memories, but I never felt that they were truly a part of who I am. How to explain? Perhaps if I told you who I was before my Ascian embrace, although that chapter too is a past I've long since discarded.
Okay.
I have it on good authority you've poked your nose into an Allegan ruin or two. Yes?
Right.
Then I expect you've heard of me. The old me.
At your service.
Come on. I remember Amon. Vaguely. But I do remember him.
Imagine a nation of unbridled prosperity. Every need met, day after day of unbroken, unshakable peace. Existence fulfilled and ripe for decay.
You are a genius without peer, Amon. However do you conceive of such delightful experiments?
Who's this person?
That fool was beside himself with panic when he awoke with the head of a bull. Even his cries for help emerged as so much guttural lowing. Oh, the memory of it. My poor sides. My friends and I were so consumed by laughter we struggled to breathe.
No more than entertainment for bored wastrels ignorant of its worth. My all-consuming work. But it was not their only indulgence. For they were ever hungry for stimulation, slaves to the slightest hint that amusement was afoot. Our nation was ailing, but I would see the poison purged.
Is he the one
I
who made it?
resurrected a legend, our first and greatest emperor.
Oh boy. He's the one.
And just as I had planned, he set our wayward empire back on the path of conquest. An inexhaustible ambition carried us onwards, always onwards. Yet, he who delivered to us such glory was not to be satisfied.
Heed me, Armon. No matter how vast one's empire, or full one's treasure vault, all is rendered meaningless by death. In the end, all is lost.
You know as well as I that the Emperor stands to lose this war, and so I have come to claim you.
Emmett yourself. Yay, Granddaddy Emmett.
For while your methods leave something to be desired, we cannot deny the results of your work. And as fortune would have it, the seat of Fandaniel, your rightful seat, lies vacant and waiting. Take your place amongst your peers, rather than die a pointless death amidst the ashes of your doomed nation. Send one of your clones to the Crystal Tower that you might see for yourself. See what lies ahead.
More Crystal Tower stuff.
The
This is
fall
interesting.
of the Empire affirmed the truth. Majestic and tragic, as the Emperor foresaw. Scheme as you like, build as you will, nothing endures. What is life but a brief jaunt ending in emptiness?
Do I come back to myself? That sounded. Yep, yeah. I am. I like how he just leaves you there. Then again, I don't think he has the strength to
So
kill you.
easily distracted. Why, I almost left without saying farewell. As for your friend, you needn't worry. These pawns are far more useful to me alive as fuel for the primates. If you attempt to pull them free, they will die. So, enjoy tackling that conundrum with your comrades. We shall meet again! Not in one of these minor spires, oh no, but somewhere more suitably grandiose. Your favorite playmate is ever so eager to see.
My frenemy? My boy frenemy? That was intense. But you've returned, but where's Mistress Nadia? She's in the tower now. Preserve. Just when she has succeeded in making the tower, I must report this at once. Meanwhile, return to the Great Hall. And after I finish this quest, I will be ending the stream. Today is New Year's Day, and I want to be able to have fun with my friends and family. I mean, I am having fun with all of you, but My family are important to me as well. Maybe even more so. But as harsh as that may sound. Something gone awry, hasn't it? What happened? So it was Vandania after all. I'm sure you wanted to do more, but you were in the right to return here first. You must tread warily, lest we endanger any other captives. Back Zacharias, did you? I know. But it's a no idea. Love you. Oops. There we go. So, today was Final Fantasy 14. It was a bit short day. I did plan it. I knew it was going to be a short day. So that's why I announced it in the Discord server. But before I forget again, because I did forget, I opened up another channel in the Discord called Anime Discussions, where everybody you're allowed to discuss anime. What's your favorite? What's your not favorite? What's your problems with certain animes? Your plot holes, not plot holes, just character development, anything, just about. But I would have to confer with a friend of mine for a not safe for work equivalent, if there needs to be one. I highly doubt it. I hope not. I don't usually watch or engage in not safe for work stuff all that often anyway, so I won't really be there. So I don't actually know if it's a necessary thing to have, or it would be just a nice thing to have for other people. I don't know, I'll have to ask around first. But there's definitely anime discussions. That one's up. Should you put not safe for work stuff in there, I will hurt you. Just don't do it. Anyway, tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken, is... Well, obviously it's Sunday, but no. Oh, it's Mario Odyssey. I'm gonna play more Mario Odyssey tomorrow. And then, of course, Minecraft is Monday. And Tuesday is going to be Mario Party. Unless I can get my hands on a copy of Mario Kart Deluxe, but I don't think that will happen anytime soon. I will try, but I don't know if it'll happen soon. Other than that, I think that's the rest of the week. Or the rest of the rest I have, those are the next few days I have planned. If the plan changes, I'll let you know as soon as I know. But happy January 1st, everyone. I think it's been a good day today. Yeah, it's been a good day so far. Let's see if we can raid somebody. Is anybody streaming today, or is they all celebrating? Or they all celebrated too hard yesterday and haven't woke up today? Raid a channel.
Hearing you say that, I'm thinking now I should probably gone drunk yesterday.
That would have been fun.
If there isn't any alcohol that tastes good in this house currently.
Oh well, looks like my friend is just chatting. So we're gonna raid one of my, actually, believe it or not, he is one of my Final Fantasy 14 guild members or FC members. We are going to raid him. And that's just unfortunate for him. He's just gonna have to get raided. Other than that, we should have. We should have a good time. He's fun, as far as I know. I think he's fun. He hasn't done anything bad lately, so hopefully he'll appreciate the raid. Oh, how amusing! Goku just got home, and we're about to go raid a friend. Ah, how the irony! But I need you all to have a wonderful day. Be safe, and treat each other with respect. Everyone would be a lot happier if you did. I love you. Let's raid. Let's raid.